I did not goon over Cobblemon. You take that back. It's a fucked up thing to say. I was making gamer subs, man. And I come back to that. Messed up. In front of my Numi cup? What is in here? I think it's Sakura Splash. So, how are we today, chat? Better than reading that whole 1000-page Google Docie? Yeah. Well, you know, the thing that is best now is that I think we're kind of over it, and so we're going forward. We just we're chilling. We don't have to talk about it. Let's go. Don't call me Goon Boy. What the fuck? Also, what the fuck is up with... Okay, I was zoomed out on YouTube. The chat resolution was like 3 pixels. Hey Eponymous, how you going? Hey Vui, hey Sushi, hey Dragon, hey Nate. Dragon, I saw your art in the art channel. It's all so good. It's not fair. The goon hunts you. Hey Cuteful, hey Resnick, hey Merlino. Yo Kings, thank you for the resub. 11 months. Yo, you're almost at a year. W. Yo.
Yo Moon Boy.
Hello, thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. So yeah, I said I was going to stream more and then I didn't, and in my defense it's because I got kind of hyperfixated on Greg Tech, and that's not my fault, except it is. I'm sorry. So what I'm doing is today we are going to put in stone my schedule for the week with you guys. I will let you guys vote on whatever the fuck you want me to play. And that way, once it's in a schedule, I will commit to it. That's the issue, is without a schedule, I'll be like, oh, I'll go live whenever I feel like it. And then it's Friday and I've played Minecraft for 12 hours a day and I'm like, I didn't stream at all. So, no, the thing is, if it's on a schedule, I will follow it. Like, if it's on a schedule, I will do it. Also, I don't know if I'm going to do this today. I might do it tomorrow. Hypothetically, I made a tweet about this earlier today. Do you think it would be funny if I set up one of those, you know, the things Bree does, the actually let me put my model up. Also, I forgot, sorry, I got distracted. Also, let me make sure YouTube chat's on screen, because you guys are a little bit finicky, and YouTube, you know, small indie company after all this time has still made stream integrations a pain in the ass for the streamer. Here we go. I'm not going to TwitchCon Omer on account of the fact that it is 10 PM on Sunday. I think TwitchCon's over. So yo guys, thank you for the hype train. Holy shit. Oh fuck, okay, here we go. Hi, this is the motto of the moment. You're gonna do a cover? No, not a cover. The thing Brie does where she like gets paid to just record voice lines. I forgot what it's called. I made a tweet about it. What is it called? Oh, the Vlu Play stuff. Yeah, I've honestly debated as a shitpost. Not like, I'd probably make it like $5 or something, because it wouldn't be that much, because I can't imagine most people would want to do it, because I'm not a cute uwu anime girl, right? And that's what that feature I think is, that, and Brie. I think thing is, Bree's audience are as shitposty as she is, so I think they're just using her for shitposty, which I can respect. But having it up there of like an option to make me record like a fake soundbite for the here's what happened, I think that could be kind of funny. It also let me get into like recording other stuff, because I'm still pretty bad at recording, and I've tried it when I'm doing a short to like record like different lines and emotions and try and be a little bit more, because for the last like 3 years it's been like, here's what happened to VTubing this week in about 60. So I think it'd be funny to have that and let people submit and ask me to do things. And also, I have no standards. As long as it's not like obviously hateful or like bigotry or anything like that, as long as it's like on the up and up, I would be down to record it. Writing an essay on commodified and performative identity, focusing mainly on social media, which led to a hellish universe where I'm citing Rin Penrose in an academic essay. Oh, she'll hate that. Wait, actually, hang on. I might send it to her. I think she'd get a kick out of it. You can just turn a request in. I wouldn't. There used to be a thing. I remember when the most viewed clip on my Twitch channel now, I still think is from like I think it was Drino. Drino and another, it wasn't Van back then, I don't think. But they like donated like $100 or something. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to like express my gratitude for that. What do you want? And the most viewed clip on my channel now is the aftermath of that, because they made me do the whole VAR X3 nuzzles pounces on you. Ooh woo. It's still the most viewed clip on my channel. And I hate that. So, you know, I really have no shame. I might as well turn it into, you know, an official thing. Bree's internet Yammer recovery. Bree. Here's the thing about Bree. I don't never talk about things Bree does. And that's for a very, very good reason. And it's because I don't want to become Punkalope. And I don't want to leak shit that she's done or is doing before it's come out. Because I do that with friends sometimes, where like I'm aware of a thing that they're doing, but I don't, because I've already heard it and I've already listened to, I've already seen it, I don't necessarily realize when it's like officially out. And so a lot of the time I'll refrain from like commenting on anything, because I don't want to be that fucking guy that's like, oh my god, this new cover from my friend is really cool. And people are like, they haven't dropped a cover in like 3 months. And I'm like, oh fuck. So, I have so many, like, the thing is, right, so many people will just like, because obviously you're your friends, they will just show you shit they're working on, which is cool. But a lot of the time they don't make it clear, like, hey, this isn't coming out for like 3 months, please don't tell anyone. So it just kind of enters your memory as like a cool thing your friend did, and then you're on stream and you mention it and they're like, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. I don't want to become Punkalope, spends half his streams in Punkalope. I know, I'm aware. What's the Emiru situation? This is actually kind of fucked up. So, I mean, I'm no longer Mr. Newsman, am I? But we can yap. There was a whole situation at TwitchCon where the Emiru was doing like an in-person meet and greet, and a guy just walked up to her and tried to fucking kiss her. Just straight up sexually harassed her. Nobody, like, there was no step in or anything, and TwitchCon security just wasn't present, which I feel like it should be for someone. I feel like there should be tiers to security of like, hey, how famous is someone? How likely is it that they're going to be like attacked or something? I feel like Emiru should be the top of the list for that, because if I had to think of somebody who's like, okay, I'm not like trying to like typecast, but you know, woman, popular streamer at TwitchCon, that's got to be like top 10 chances of be like some weird fucker trying to do something, right? I feel like she should have highest security, along with like a lot of the other top streamers, right? What's the meet and greet, Omar? It's where a streamer typically comes out, and VTubers sometimes do it through the monitor. Most IRL people do it in person, but you get a lot of time you pay like an amount of money to like go up and say hi and like shake hands and get an autograph and maybe get a picture depending on, right? And yeah, Emiru had that happen to her. And here's the thing, again, it's not VTuber news, so I didn't like go on a deep dive into it, because it's not really like, it's less of a, oh, this is my job, and more of a, this is just kind of fucked up. But I've heard that, like, so many things that I feel like can't be true, but people are saying them online. Like I saw someone say that like the guy only got a 30-day ban, but I don't. Hey Electra, how you going? I don't. I feel like that can't be true, right? Like that can't physically be. But I saw people passing that around, but that would be so absurd on TwitchCon's behalf. Do you know what? Let's look it up. TwitchCon Emir 30-day ban. Let's see, because I saw a little bit of her video on it. She had like it was not a video, it was like a live stream. It's like an hour video from her live. Yeah, so the man was allowed to cross multiple barriers to reach her without being stopped. Security pushes men away in the video is her personal security. Her usual security guard was previously banned from the event for holding a stalker's arm at a past TwitchCon. Yeah, that was the other thing. Is apparently at a previous TwitchCon, not a similar, but like another kind of creepy event happened to her where she had like a stalker and like she had a personal security guard who like grabbed the guy and escorted him away. And apparently that guy, the security guard, got a permanent ban from the event because of that, right? So this was also her personal security guard as well, who that personal security guard sucked at his job. Here's the thing. I think the personal security guard is probably meant to be the last line of defense, right? And at a meet and greet, you're not going to have a meet and greet with the personal security guard like hovering over her shoulder, like pushing people away. I think the idea is that TwitchCon should have had security in place so that people couldn't just walk up to her, and that the personal security guard was there in case somebody like broke into a sprint, right? But this guy just walked forward, and I don't blame them for like imagining that like, okay, the guy's walking forward, maybe he's the next guy up, right? If you're dedicated to the person, someone slips you and walks up, that's on him. I don't know, man. There's a lot of people there. That's a hard task for one person who's also trying to look for a bunch of shit. I personally put it on TwitchCon. Also, her personal security guard is the only one that did their job, so you know. Overall, fucking weird situation. I'm of the opinion that if you're going to TwitchCon, you shouldn't need a personal security guard. Like, if you're going to have an official meet and greet at TwitchCon and you're a big streamer, they should be provided. It doesn't even need to be for you. Like, there should just be security people at meet and greets. And it's, like, not a super hard thing to think of, right? Just have a barrier. Have one guy stood at the entrance to it who checks that the next person coming through is meant to be the next person, and have another guy that is making sure people don't just walk across the barrier, you know? And the thing is, like, this is also, it's not entirely on Twitch. People are talking Twitch. Obviously, the guy that did it is a creep. And the unfortunate reality is like, if the guy really wanted to, he could have gotten a meet and greet thing, gone up to her, been that close to her anyway, and then done the same thing. And no amount of security is really, like, the whole concept of a meet and greet is you are letting random people get within physical touching distance of you. If somebody is determined to do shit like that, fucking unfortunately, and this is why I think Emiru's not going back, and I don't blame her, like, it's sort of the idea of like, there's nothing you can really do to stop someone from killing you, right? Somebody on the street tomorrow could just decide they want you dead. There's not really a ton you can do about it. If the main thing holding horrible things happening back is that, thankfully, the majority of people don't want to do them. But the fact that he didn't even have like a meet and greet, he just walked in, is kind of fucked, you know? Yeah, we wouldn't be as upset. Yeah, because it looks, if the guy had an official meet and greet ticket, went through all the normal processes, because some people were saying he had a knife. I think that wasn't. I think that was his phone. I think it was a blurry thing where he like flips his phone into his hand and people thought he was like flicking a knife up, but I don't think that's true. You know, if he'd bought the ticket, went through all the normal processes, and then that happened, I think people would be more like, okay, there's not much you can do about that. But it wasn't. He just kind of walked through, and what the fuck. And then the fact that the security guard from last year, who just did his job and kept her safe, was banned forever from the event for some reason. Apparently the guy was just allowed to like walk away after her personal security took him away. Other TwitchCon security staff didn't do shit. And then I think in the I think it's in the video she says that they originally just wanted to ban him from the platform for 30 days, which, like, that's not the same. This isn't a Twitch ban offense. A Twitch ban offense is like if somebody comes into my chat and starts like calling me slurs. Like, that's what you use a Twitch ban for, because they're doing the crime on the platform. This is an IRL crime. Like, in flesh and blood. Are you gonna ban it? How do you even know what his username is? When are you gonna hunt down his username and be like, oh, just you wait, bucko, you're looking at a 30-day Twitch ban. I don't know, man. People are understandably kind of frustrated with it, and streamer security is, it'd be on his badge. Yeah, but apparently they didn't detain the guy, so like, what, are you gonna like look him up? Anyway, like, the guy should be facing criminal charges, right? Because attempting to kiss someone without their consent is sexual assault. You sexually assaulted someone. That's a crime. It's on camera. Why are you not in jail? Anyway, it's a fuck situation, and I saw people kind of talking about how the issue, right, is cons are always going to be unsafe for really big streamers. For the reason I said before, of like, if somebody really wants to do you harm, there's not a whole lot of preventative measures, unless you're doing like president shit, where you have like a full team like always around you making sure. You're never really going to be able to assure that nothing will happen. But the convention could go through the bare minimum to try and prevent it. And even if they can't prevent it, even if this happened and they don't, like, let's say hypothetically, right, dude sprinted, like he jumped one, jumped two, sprinted at him faster than the guards could really see him. It's a big area, you know, and he gets up to Emma and he like tackles her. That's shit security on their part. But like, that's just a guy that's determined as well. What would happen afterwards is it's the follow-up, right? Does Twitch take proper accountability and follow up on it and make sure that the guy is like recorded and reported to the authorities and made sure that he can never get back in and that they're tracking him? And it seems like that didn't happen. It seems like Twitch did no due diligence following up on it, and just kind of let the guy fucking be, which is weird. What about the Chibi Doki meet and greet situation? So I saw that as well. I think Chibi, was sick. I think she got sick at the con, if I read her tweets correctly. But then also, I believe there was a lot of people lining up for her meet and greet, and apparently staff kind of ended up turning them away when the time ran out, even though they told her and Nags that they would be allowed to move to a separate area to keep doing the meet and greets. Apparently some staff members just kind of broke them up and sent them off. Constant after being safe, it's really easy to at the very least registered guests have personal security and can hire an actual security team that isn't random people who do nothing. I think what I was saying, Zoe, also hi Zoe, what I was saying is that like you can be safe within reason, but there is always the fact that if somebody at a public space wants to do you harm, like they are going to be able to, unless you have unless you have like a team around you constantly, which you could argue for like the big TwitchCon events that's maybe important. If you have like Emiru or fucking, I don't know, Shy Lily or something walking around, that maybe you want to have like people around them making sure shit doesn't go down like you have for celebrities. But with the number of streamers that go to these events, I'm not entirely sure how. I think in reality, it'd be more of a making sure they don't walk through public, making sure they go through the back rooms and kind of only appear where they're meant to appear, and that any area they appear is like sectioned off. At that point, I'd argue you're not really doing the convention though, which is a personal thing. Obviously, some people, that's what they have to do. But I think for meet and greet specifically, you know, if you're doing an in-person meet and greet and they're getting to shake your hand and like be up close to you, if they want to like do something, like let's say this was a physical assault. If you're at a meet and greet and you're shaking someone's hand and they have it in their head that they want to punch you in the face, they're probably gonna be able to punch you in the face. Like, that is just, it's the unfortunate reality of people, right? Is that if somebody really, really wants to do you harm, it is hard to prevent that entirely. That being said, preventative measures, especially for the biggest streamers, I'm more concerned personally. Obviously, it was a fuck up on their part. I'm more concerned with the fact that Twitch didn't seem to give a shit. Like, they didn't follow up or like do due diligence on it, or like care, or like look to try and, you know, like it wasn't just a fuck up. It was a fuck up with apparently zero care on their part. Like, if they fucked up and were like, oh shit, this was a fuck up, let's make sure the guy's like tracked, make sure we know where he is, let's report it to the police, let's make sure we got his like face and identity on record and know like everything about him, and make sure that the people that are like involved with him, did he come with him, like all of that shit. If they did that, then I'd be like, okay, at least they're trying. But it seems like they just kind of were like, well, you know, it happens. Sky ran past security people, wasn't even meant to be in front of her at all. That's what we were saying is why people are so pissed off at Twitch. Like, if this was a guy that had a meet and greet pass and got all the way through the normal channels, got all the way up to her, was in front of her, fully legit, and then decided to do it, I think people would be a lot more like, okay, this was just a maniac that was like determined. But the fact that he walked through security is like, why is security there? I don't know. That's what the kind of first part of the discussion was on, is like why people are so tilted about it is because the guy wasn't even meant to be there. Some stuff is much harder to prevent. This is like insanely incompetent. Oh yeah, and the fact that they just didn't, okay, like, it's one thing if they're like brain dead on their feet in the moment and maybe just like the security people there are just sort of zoned out, but like the fact that after it happened, none of the, like, the clip, none of the security people like seem to like snap to attention and be like, oh shit, right, like fucking, oh my god, you know, DEFCON 1, whatever. They just kind of, it's like her personal people that do shit. Half the people around her seem to don't even like pay it, like notice what happened. It seems to be, makes me the case that Twitch skimped massively in hiring a real security team. It seems to me like these are just random volunteers. Well, isn't that's like the nature of cons, isn't it? Everything's just off the back of random people who are volunteering, which, like, in that case, can you really blame the security people? And it's more a blame on, because like if you're just a random person who doesn't, you got no security training, like you've zero professional training in security, nothing that is like taught you what to do. Your job, you've basically just been told to sit there and make sure nothing bad happens. Like, I don't blame you for not necessarily knowing in the moment what to do, because it's not your job. You're just a guy. But that is more on than on Twitch for like, why do you not have like proper security people? That was the one thing about VExpo that I thought was really good. I thought the security of VExpo was absurd. Not absurd in a bad way. Like, every single person I talked to that like was involved with security and like responsible for it was like, oh, you were like a security. Like, you know what the fuck you're doing kind of security, you know? And the one, I don't think I talked about this, and I don't think I'll go into detail about it because it's but there was like one event at VExpo. Kind of wondering how much I can. Basically, one of my friends got like harassed, kind of, right? And the moment we kind of like reported it to the team, it was like they sent out the fucking hit squad. I never saw the person that did it for the rest of the event. I think they might have actually killed him. I think there was a guy in Helldiver armor there. I think he may have just dropped a bomb on him because I didn't see that guy for the rest of the fucking event. So they kind of had like, they knew what they were doing. Whereas it seems like this, and I get that it's a scale issue as well, because TwitchCon is so huge and there's so many people at risk at TwitchCon, and a lot of content creators are fucking dumb when it comes to being safe at TwitchCon, where they will just like, do you remember when like, was it Speed or was it XQC? It was like a really, really big streamer who just like caused a flash mob because he was like, guys, I'm out here, come say hi, and this is a man with like 100,000 followers or something, and so like the entire area just gets swamped. And like, he at no point did he think, I wonder, this might not be maybe this isn't the best idea. Was it Kai? I know it was like one of the top, like it was XQC, Speed, Kai. It was, I think, it was like a huge streamer. Are you going to TwitchCon next year? I don't really have an interest in TwitchCon. I'm going to be real with you. Off Kai is maybe my limit for big cons. I actually really like VExpo for like the size, and I also like VTuber cons because it's like, hey, the people here are either I know them or I probably know someone who knows them. I kind of am familiar with everyone. Like, it all, I don't really have a desire to go to TwitchCon and be like, oh, I'm around streamers. I don't know 95% of these people. There's 10 times as many people as in any other convention. And also, like, I feel like I'd be way less interested in what's going on, if that makes sense, because it's like, at a VTuberCon, you have, like, art. You have, you know, Artist Alley, and all the merch there is all VTuber merch, so it's people that I know, and I might want to buy some, right? Yo, Maxford, thank you for the follow, and Miko, thank you for the follow. I go to the panels, and the panels are being hosted by VTubers doing things that I know, talking about things that I'm interested in, or something. Maybe it's Zoe Manny stealing my fucking stream and taking me out of it and replacing me with someone else, and then using that as a panel. But no, that would never happen. But it's in general shit that I either know about or I'm interested in, but I don't really see the point in TwitchCon, other than getting to meet people that I don't get to meet because they don't go to the VTuber cons. I can't say people that I'm thinking of, because people are so secretive about what conventions they go to, and I can't even be like... I'm talking about this motherfucker. I refer to you my first point on the how to be a big streamer slide. Oh, you're trying to be a big streamer now, Zoe. Yo, aren't you debuting soon, Zoe? Didn't you say you're going to debut and immediately graduate again? TwitchCon Europe might be better. Oh yeah, if I was going to TwitchCon, I'd be going to TwitchCon Europe. I wouldn't go to... I'm not flying all the way out to fucking America to go to American TwitchCon. TwitchCon Europe would be doable, because I could probably get there and back for like 200 quid. Fucking hotels would be mental though. Staying in a hotel is ugh. Especially for like 2 days, man. You stay in a hotel for 2 days, you land, you don't even unpack, you like crash, you wake back up, you leave. It's... TwitchCon and VidCon are both pointless. Yeah, I don't really have any. If I was... Same as like, even like Anime Con or like Comic Con shit like that, I feel like it's too big. The reason I like VTuber conventions is that it feels like they're focused enough. I feel like once they get too big and too broad, it becomes like a okay, because I mean, I'm gonna be real, conventions are more about the people that are there and getting to meet them and hang out, and less about the con, if that makes sense. Like, the con is there to be like, oh, let's go check out this thing. Oh, we can go check out this thing. Oh, let's go grab a bite to eat. Like, that's what the con is for. But the real like appeal for me of cons is like, hey, 20 of my friends that I normally am only interacting with online are now in the same like mile radius. We can do so much shit, you know? So I really wanted to go Vexpo the first couple of years. It would get bigger. I think Vexpo is actually really good where it's at. I hope they don't over expand, I guess. Would be. I think it's... I don't think they have to as well, because it's the UK. Like, it's... You have significantly less population that you need to accommodate for. I think it's fine to leave it as like a smaller, but... I don't know. I think it was... I had as much fun at VExpo as Offkai, you know? It was smaller, sure, but I didn't have less fun because of it. 9% of the value for most people is socializing. Yeah, it's socializing and drinking and partying and going out to karaoke and sitting in fucking corners whispering about shit to each other, because you get to meet people and be like, oh my god, did you hear this thing? 90% of VTuber conventions are, you won't, like, it's just VTubers gossiping. If you see people conspiratorially like huddled away in a corner somewhere, like talking, it's probably fucking VTuber. I don't know if I should say that. I'm gonna expose their secrets. They're gonna get revealed at the next conventions. But like, it is. Do I say this? Fuck. I don't know. There's like a weird thing with conventions a lot of the time. I noticed it like at Offkai and stuff, where sometimes you see somebody that is like so... It's like seeing somebody try so hard to disguise themselves that it becomes obvious that they're like in like a fucking ski mask and a hat and like huddled under, and it's like they're trying to be... Obviously they're trying not to get like their face revealed. I get it. Like, I understand it. It's less about not standing out and more about not being... But it's really funny to be like, okay, that I know... Like, I know who that person's probably a fucking streamer. Like, by being discreet and disguising themselves, they kind of stand out more. Did any footage of Pen's presenter since Surface, by the way? It was a pretty short, like, thing. It was like, I don't know, like a minute. It wasn't super big. It was fun though. Fun fact, I had to re-record that an hour before my flight. Because I'm a dumb bitch that doesn't know how to do presentations, and my first recording was just wrong, and I had to get head up last minute and be like, hey, this isn't like at all right. And I was like, oh, see, you made the mistake. I'm a dumb bitch. Content is an isolation, creation is an isolating job. I really think a lot of the drama will be solved before it happens by in-person talking stuff out. Oh, dude, I mean, that's just online in general. Like, being online stunts people's social skills so fucking much. Like, it's absurd. Like, genuinely, so many people are so incapable of normal human, like, socializing because of how much time they spend on the fucking internet. And VTubing and streaming, I think, makes that way worse because it reintroduces, like, all of the downsides of, like, high school and, like, real life socializing of, like, personalities and popularity and clout and having, like, pull and an audience and wanting to impress people to pump your numbers to make yourself look good. It has all of that shit that normally exists in, like, normal socializing where people are constantly trying to make themselves look good, right? But it comes with all the bullshit of online socializing where nobody follows, like, the standard like, social etiquette. Like, people's social skills just degrade entirely when they are online because it started out being, like, anonymous, right? So people could just be like, ah, fuck it, I don't care what I say or what I do. And it's like, VTubers and streamers socializing online has, like, become the worst child of both of them, where it is, like, all of the negatives of real life socializing, but all of the fucking unaccountability, you know, pre-puberty socializing skills of the internet, and you just end up, it just sucks. Because, like, okay, let's, referring to, like the past thing, right? The Cinder situation, right? Let's say hypothetically, like, 2 or 3 of people that are in your social circles, you don't know them, but they're, like, kind of around, have beef with each other, right? You don't know they have beef with each other until one of them comes to you directly, sits you down, locks you in a chair, and is like, hey, I'm going to say 15 paragraphs straight about why this person sucks. And then when they finally let you up, the other person comes over, sits you down, and is like, I'm going to say another 30 paragraphs. You know what would happen? You'd be like, bro, sort this shit out yourselves. I don't fucking care. It's got nothing to do with me. This is between the two of you. Just fucking deal with it. But this is where the internet comes in, because in the internet, it's not about being right. It's not about actually solving issues. It's not about anything. It's about looking right. You have to appear right. You have to have the biggest numbers and look the most correct, right? And so what ends up happening is, instead of sorting shit out between each other, people just fucking post Google Docs about them, and it ends up blowing up into this big community-wide thing. And it's like, here's the thing. If somebody is a horrible person and they have a platform and you feel that they're, like, misleading their viewers and whatnot, first of all, that's, like, a lot of streamers, I'm sorry to report, a lot of people are not what they present on stream. A lot of them are probably worse people than they make themselves out to be, because they're showing you the best version of themselves. And but if you feel that way, there is a way to go about it if you can't resolve it in private with them. But don't, like, you gotta kind of settle, like, you see what I mean? Where, like, if in real life somebody sat you down and, like, asked you to be the mediator of a conflict between, like, 3 other people that you have no involvement with, you'd be like, no, this is, you're adults, deal with it. What the fuck are you, why, huh? Like, I'm not the teacher, I'm not your parents, what, huh? What age are you? But online, it's like, it's the norm. It's so fucking exhausting. It's also like, I mean, the internet sucks for, like, having any sort of nuanced conversation, right? Because people have picked their sides pretty much immediately, right? You saw that kind of with both sides of the Cinder situation, of, like, people who really, really like Cinder stuck with her. Even in the 6 when she was gone, they just kind of denied everything that was said about her with no, like, real reasoning. And then when she dropped her thing, they turned immediately, and now everything is everybody else's fault. But then you also had the people that, the moment the thing dropped on Cinder, immediately sided with their Oshis that were making all these claims about her without really knowing what the fuck they were talking about. And I've seen this a lot. I unfortunately see it a lot with news VTubers. Whoa. Where they've got their side, right? They've got their side of the argument. They know what story they want to spin. They know what narrative best suits them. And they will go for it. They don't really actually do any of the reading. They don't read into it. They don't look into it. They don't have any research. They're just like, this is my argument and I will fight it. And so a lot of internet bullshit is more performative. It's more... I remember thinking about this, like of... The only way a content creator can really lose is by being deplatformed. And the only way they can be deplatformed is, one, if they actually get deplatformed by the platform, or two, if they lose their audience, right? Which means it doesn't matter how deplorable or how bad someone is, as long as they cater to their audience that they have manufactured, they're fine. Which is why you see a lot of people who are kind of horrible human beings, who are really popular streamers, and it doesn't matter how many controversies they get into, it doesn't matter how many people call them out, they will keep sticking around and being fine, because as long as they cater to that audience, they face no repercussions, right? And so a lot of internet arguments is just performative. It's just, I need to look good for my audience. I need to spin it the best way I can. That's why a lot of people, when they get called out, spin into the right-wing grift, because there's a lot of right-wing people out there who do not give a single fuck about your character or who you are or what you said, as long as you, like, if you parrot their talking points and what they want you to say, they will stand behind you for 7 billion years for whatever you want, as long as you say those talking points. Which is why it's so common that VTubers, when they hit, like, get called out for shit or hit a snag or whatever, just fall into that fucking pipeline, because hey, it's kind of foolproof. You can't lose. It doesn't really matter what you do. Can you tell why I stopped doing YouTubing? I'm already exhausted. This is why I stopped doing it, because it just makes me hopeless. It's so much easier to just play Pokemon instead. And then I don't have to think about the horrible human condition and what it says about us as a people. Ugh. Your fire alarm's going off and the battery's low. Well, it's not going off then if the battery's low. He's doing the beep. I don't know why you went off. I'ma be real. Sometimes I have... Oh, hi, Ralph. Sometimes I have rants bottled up inside my brain, and I think on stream, like, it slips into it. It, like, pokes a hole in the rant, and my brain swells, and it's like, aha, the word vomit I have prepared. Fuck you, chat. Now you have to deal with it. Velvet, thank you for the raid. You just missed our incredible rant about the human condition. So, lucky for you, you don't have to see that. What the fuck is the new introduction thing? Hi, Velvet. I'm getting pop-ups on my chat that is like, new introduction is like a little highlight thing, but there's nothing below it. There's no text, there's no anything. It's just... Wait, are you guys seeing that too? Is that just in chat? Can you guys see that? It's like new introduction and then nothing. Hello, no one. Welcome to my channel. Oh yeah, we were gonna make my schedule. Velvet, what were you up to? What were you doing? Dude, hydrate? Yeah, I should. I've been yapping. I'm so amped up. I'm so hyped up on caffeine and anger. Righteous anger about everything. Chit-chatting and spooky videos. Ooh. Fuck. You know what? I've never done like spooky games for Halloween. And every year I'm like, oh, I should do spooky games for Halloween, but I never end up doing it. I actually was saying to chat, like, I'm gonna let them pick my schedule this week, because I haven't done a schedule, and me not doing a schedule means I don't stream, because it means I don't have a thing to adhere to. So I always say to myself, I'm like, oh, I'll just stream when I feel like it, and then I play Minecraft for 12 hours, and I don't stream, unfortunately. So I was gonna let chat pick what we stream today. Oh, I've been rabbit girlified. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Raiders. This may be traumatic for you. My sincerest apologies. Blame Truja. He made me this way. Little Nightmares could be cool. I've never played it, but I have seen it. I've never really played a horror... Actually, you know what's funny? I think I've played one horror game ever on my channel. It was the first game I ever streamed on Twitch. The first Twitch game I ever streamed on this channel, the first stream I ever did, was Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm gonna be honest. I cooked at Five Nights at Freddy's. I got to night 5 without dying once. I was kind of him. Maybe we gotta run that back. Hollow Knights, did you never finish the first one? Well, we could keep... Okay. Let's plan out schedule. Okay. I'll make a little notepad here. Right? And I'll let you guys vote on each day, right? So Monday I will not be streaming because Monday I typically go around to the parents and watch dogs and stuff. So Tuesday and then Thursday we're doing... I think Terraria is back on. FNAF marathon for the 31st. Oh my god, doing every FNAF game. I would cry. Even playing FNAF, I did really well and, you know, got to night 5, but I got one jump scare because I got to night 5, I died once, and then I think I beat it on the next run. So, but that one jump scare scared the fuck out of me. So Thursday, I think Terraria is back on. Which means we have Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, because Sunday is new. So we've got 3 days to play with, right? Let's see. So we currently have... What games do we currently have in rotation? We have Skong, Silk Song. We did one Silk Song stream, I think. Legends Arceus. Which everybody is playing Legends ZA now, but hey. Dave the Diver, which I wasn't feeling, but I'm willing to give it another shot. I didn't get too far into it, so maybe it's just but it didn't hook me a lot. What else were we playing before I left for my million-year holiday that I never returned from? Let's see. We have a short recap on why Cinder quit VTubing. In short, DMs came out kind of talking about what she was like behind the scenes from an artist she worked with, and a lot of things were claimed, and then she stopped to make her response, basically. We talked about it for the past, like, half hour, so I don't want to dive too much into it. You can go back if you want. Because I'm not a YouTuber anymore, really. I've left that part of me behind. What? Okay. Cobblemon, but Cobblemon is... I think the server's still up, but I got my badges. I beat the Elite Four. Let's see. Oh, fucking Expedition 33, right. We still need to do, like, all of the post-game content. Okay. Yeah, and then we got, like, Terrariatisms. Okay, any other recommendations? You aren't feeling because you barely played it? It's not really a game... Because, like, that's not true, right? Because I played Expedition 33 and that immediately hooked me. Legends Arceus I really liked because that hooked me. Skong I liked because it hooked me. Dave the Diver didn't really have a gameplay loop that I was like, oh, this is great. Can you make a list? Oh, I have a games list. I guess I could pull that up. Is that... Fuck, where did I put it? Is it in my notepad or is it in... I think I put it in my games folder on... Oh, I could also do Skyrim. There's a Skyrim mod pack that I really love that I want to show you. Oh, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon was on there as well. I'm now just recreating the list. Yeah, okay. Mystery Dungeon, Dark Souls, Date Everything, Clair Obscure, Dave, Dredge we did, so let's get that off. Pokemon Insurgents, Slay the Princess, Alien Isolation, Wormworld, Little Nightmares, Homicipher, Chance of Sonar, Firewatch, Playing Fable Badly, where I get everything wrong, and Normal Fishing, which I think is a game and not just normal fishing, because I don't like fishing. For the happenings in the world, Penny Mumble. We're going over games that I've got listed and trying to decide what we stream. Okay. I think I want to stream Skong at least once. I want to get that going again, get the momentum going, right? And I put 1 day aside for Skong at the very least. So we got 2 days to play with because we got Terraria is locked in, I think. Who knows with this group? So, did I ever finish Cultist Simulator, get a greater win? No, I got really close. Well, I got mid playthrough, like towards the end, I was on track for it, but it got to the point where I like Cultist Sim, don't get me wrong. Cool game, fucking fun little game. Horrible streaming game. Just not good for streaming. It is complicated. It is really hard to understand what's going on. Even if you're familiar with the game, it's hard to understand what's going on if you're hopping in. And if you're not, you got no shot, because I don't even know what's going on. We do want at least one spooky game. So I think on there, spooky games would be Alien Isolation, Little Nightmares. Is Homicipher a horror game? Or is that a puzzle game? Oh, that's a horror game. Language deciphering and exploration ADV based on the concept of romance with horror men. Oh. Interesting. Is Chance's Sonar is more of a puzzle game, isn't it? Yeah. Right, like I'm Not Human. Isn't that the one that has that one song about it where it's like things trying to get into the building that are mimicking humans and you have to like pick out what's wrong with them? I know there's that that song with like Damn Dali, I think. Game with spooky atmosphere. Try Miasmata. You're a scientist sick with plague and have to explore an island with some researchers who are seeking a cure. You may not be alone. Ooh. Yo, Grim, thank you for the follow. Have you gone through That's Not My Neighbor? Oh, I think that's what I'm thinking of. He said it, yeah. Okay, let's see. Skong locked in. We'll do that. What day do you guys prefer for Skong? Is there anybody that really wants to see Skong? Do you want it on a Saturday? Skong, oh, Silk Song, sorry. We call it Skong. Hollow Knight Silk Song. Is that the Divinity streams? Thursday is Terraria, because we switched from Divinity to Terraria a few weeks back, or a few months back, but it's been a while since we did it. I'm not skonging every day. I do want at least one horror game. So, Homicipher, Little Nightmares, Alien Isolation. I want to save Alien Isolation as the Dark Souls thing. Which is also another... Dark Souls is kind of spooky... Not really, but it is dark fantasy. Little Nightmares or Homicipher. I'm down to do one of them. You need a horror and a builder crafter. I do like to appease my little builder-tism. Slay the Princess is a visual novel. Oh, I think I've seen this one. Is it horror? Wait, is Slay the Princess horror? Project Zomboid. I know Bree's been playing Project Zomboid. I have friends that play a lot of Project Zomboid. I've just never actually picked it up. When I looked at Project Zomboid, it looked like one of those really like finicky games where it's like a lot of like inventory bullshit, and it didn't speak to me, but I would not mind trying it. It's got horror elements. Okay. All right. Isn't Firewatch also horror? Oh no, Firewatch is the adventure game. I thought Firewatch was the one where you're like in that tower and like shit tries to get you. I don't know. Okay, you know what, we're gonna run a poll for what horror game we want to play. I will add to the poll I'm not going to let Resnick do it because he will just make it all Silk Song. We're going to do Little Nightmares. Homicipher. Anything else you guys would like to add? I think 4 slots is the max I can do on YouTube. So Little Nightmares, Homicipher, Slay the Princess, play Signalis. I've heard about Signalis. I think I might have Signalis. It's not a horror game though, is it? Oh, it is like a classic survival horror. Huh. Okay. Pokemon Legends. We can do Pokemon Legends is... We might do that as our non-horror slot. We got Skong currently, we got a horror game, and we might do... Legends, I think. The Swar of Maine. I need a poll to poll what I add into the poll. This is a very weird situation I found myself in. Put the non-horror game also to vote. I will. I'll add the non-horror games to vote. For the last slot, I will... Oh my god. I knew you would fucking do that, Resnick. You asshole. He made it all Skong. It's fine. I'll fix it. I will steal his power away. For those on YouTube, Resnick did in fact make a poll where everything is Skong. I need... Fuck, what do I want to do? Little Nightmares, Homicide for Slay the Princess. What is... Let's see. Not My Neighbor. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spin a wheel. To just randomly pick a horror game. There you go. Spin... And it is giving me... What the fuck is Mr. Hippo? Oh wait, this is a FNAF. This is just spinning FNAF characters. Never mind. I may be dumb. Not My Neighbor and Poppy Playtime. I'll put Not My Neighbor on there. Why not? Alright. Twitch, I will get rid of the poll that is not real. Report poll. Actually, no, I think I'll get in trouble if you report the poll. Can I do like /poll end? Is that a command I can do? Poll is already active. Yeah, I want to end it. How do I end the poll early? Website that will pick a random game from your Steam library. Oh, true. I could just scan my game for my Steam library for a horror game I already have. What do I have in my Steam library that's horror, actually? I could just read that out. See if there's any you guys know. Let's see. Tags. Horror is not on my default. Horror. Let's see. What do I have? 7 Days to Die? I have Amnesia? Oh. I think it's the gay Amnesia, not the original Amnesia. Oh, I have Amnesia Rebirth. Buckshot Roulette is not horror. Clover Pit is also not really horror. Danganronpa, that's the scariest game I've ever played. Oh, Darkest Dungeon is actually kind of peak. I've never played Darkest Dungeon on stream though. I might put that in the non-horror. It's not really horror, but it is cool. Doki Doki Literature Club, I've already played, unfortunately. What else is on here? Emily is Away, I've seen that played. Grounded 2 is not a horror, I guess if you're arachnophobic. I have Hello Neighbor. I don't really want to play that though. Inscription I've already played. Library of Ruin has actually always piqued my interest, but I never finished Liminal Company. Or whatever it's called. Liminal Company? Limbus Company? How's Emily's Away horror? Isn't Emily's Away the like one where it takes over your phone or something? I actually have Little Nightmares. I have Little Nightmares and Little Nightmares Enhanced Edition. Wait, why do I have both? What? Okay. Someone explain this to me, right? I have 2 Little Nightmares games, right? One is called Little Nightmares Enhanced Edition. One is called Little Nightmares, but it has the splash art of Little Nightmares Enhanced Edition. One is 9 gigabytes and one is 5 gigabytes. 9 friends have previously played one of them, and no friends have previously played the other one. Oh, Lobotomy Corporation, that's the one. Phase Connect. Outer Wilds is... I guess the DLC of Outer Wilds could be considered horror. Oh, isn't Pathologic like a fucking weird game? Isn't that like a weird horror plague kind of game? I think I remember seeing a video essay about it. Peak is not horror. The Quarry... Resident Evil Revelations, SCP Secret Files, Secret Neighbor. Undertale, my favorite horror game. Lobotomy Corp could be fun. It could be. It's not really horror though. I will put on the poll. It's got cannibalism in it now. What is ever... Oh, what, Peak? Yeah, I guess... I mean... Have I played... I've not played Darkest Dungeon 2. You want... Okay. I'm going to keep it as Not My Neighbor. Let me get the poll going. Put a game on the list I want at least take 3 months. I think all these games should be relatively quick. Little Nightmares is what, like 7 hours, I feel? Little Nightmares, Homicipher, Slay the Princess, Not My Neighbor. Okay. Darkest Dungeon, Lobotomy Corp shit that takes forever. Oh, true. Yeah. Well, that's not for the poll, though. Okay. Poll's up. I think then for the third game, do we want to just continue Legends Arceus, or are we feeling something different? We have Dark Souls. We could start the Souls runs that we're looking at, doing all the Souls games. We've got Mystery Dungeon. I do love Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I'm a big fan. Clair Obscur we could keep playing. Or... what else is on here? I could keep playing Clover Pit, I guess. I'm gonna play ZA? Maybe? I mean, I'm already mid Arceus, so I'll probably try and finish Arceus before I play ZA, by which point it will no longer be topical and relevant, because I suck at streaming and appealing to the algorithm in any way. Let's see. Damn, Homicipher's winning on YouTube. I did not really... is Homicipher famous? I didn't realize it was that... I've never heard of it other than when it was recommended on here by you guys. Finish Arceus first. We could just run Arceus as our third game. Skong, Arceus, and then this third horror game. And then we can try and knock Arceus out and get... Do you have Homeworld, or did I miss here? Homeworld? I can look. I don't think I said it. I can look. I have a lot of games because I have the OG. I have Homeworld 3 specific. Oh wait, no, it's still filtered by tags. Hang on. Get rid of that. Why do I only have Homeworld 3 and not the other two? What is Homeworld? Do not play Homeworld 3. Oh, no. All I know about Homicide is she already played it. Isn't there a game called Penumbra? Because I know that there was a time when I think like Fauna was playing Penumbra and I kept seeing it and being like, I don't remember playing that at all. Penumbra Overture. It's a first-person survival horror game. We could also play that. I should have added that into the thing. Did I make a video about the NDV? Okay. All right. You know what we're doing, chat. We're gonna have an intervention here. Omer, I'm specifically calling you out. Are you a real human being? Genuine question. I'm not calling you out like in a hateful way. I'm genuinely curious. Because you ask, you're in my chat a lot, and every time you were asking a question that is like clearly based on something I've done, because I made a indie VTuber experience video. So the only reason you would ask that is if you've seen my indie VTuber experience video. Oh, he did the hydrate command. He's trying to drown me. I'm not angry. I'm just genuinely fucking curious at this point. Because Whiteborg, look at my name. I did. Hello, Whiteborg. Or YouTube Borg. It's probably Whiteborg. I think Omer's dead. Oh no. I think because no, but he's so he can't be a bot at this point. He like does channel point redeems and he does, but the questions are so strange. Because it's always like, have I heard of Iron Mouse? And it's like, yeah, I have heard of Iron Mouse. She's the biggest VTuber ever, and I'm a VTuber channel. But if he's not real, what is the purpose? Who coded him and why? Did somebody code a bot purely to confuse me? And if so, for what purpose? If you do the Legends Arceus one area per stream without post-game, it'd take you 6 streams or less to finish. Oh, I could probably knock that out then. I'd probably do more than 1 area per stream as well, because I can lock in. Okay. On Twitch, Slay the Princess has won. On YouTube, Little Nightmares has won. Little Nightmares came second. I can't do the poll. The YouTube poll doesn't give me it in raw numbers. It only gives me it in percentages, but I can do math. What's 15% of 13? 1.3, 1.4 up to 14, 1.47, 2.1. So each vote is probably... What's 1/14th in percentages? It's 7.5 roughly, right? Not even, just basically 7. Right. Slay the Princess. Okay. So Little Nightmares won. Oh no, Little Nightmares and Slay the Princess tied on YouTube. And I think... Fuck, I can't see the poll results anymore. What? Twitch, give me them back. No, I don't want to start a new poll. I want to see my old poll. I hate Twitch. Can I scroll up and see it? No, of course not. Of course not. Why would I be able to scroll up and see my own poll? It was... The Little Nightmares won, right? The poll on YouTube is still being voted on. The poll on Twitch ended. Was it Little Nightmares won on Twitch, or was it Slay the Princess? Slay the Princess is winning on YouTube. Good night, Marleno. Eat powdered. Slay the Princess. Okay. Slay the Princess won on both. Or is winning on both currently. That's not what I expected. Honestly, I've seen very little about this game. And by very little, I mean I didn't know it existed until you guys, like, showed it to me. Okay. All right, I guess that's what we're running for spooky month. Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares was second on both channels, and actually no, Little Nightmares is now tied on YouTube. So it looks like Little Nightmares, Slay the Princess are both top. After that, it looks like Homocypher, and then Not My Neighbors in last. So it's tied again. I think we'll play Slay the Princess because that looks interesting, and Little Nightmares after. How long is Slay the Princess? Hang on. HLTB Slay the, not Slay the Spire. How long can I expect to be like running it? Oh, it's like it says here it's like it's like a one stream game, right? It looks like. If that's so, we can run Slay the Princess this week, and we can run Little Nightmares next week. Okay, all right. We will do this week. We'll do Skong, Arceus, Slay the Princess. I will do what days do we want it? Saturday's the one. I'll probably do Skong on Saturday. Because it's so, yeah. Thursday's Terraria. Friday. When do I want to be shit scared? When do I want to do the horror game? Friday? In which case, Arceus will be on the Tuesday, so in a couple of days. That sounds good to me. All right, we'll lock that in. I'll have the schedule. I'll do the schedule tomorrow, post it on Twitter and YouTube. Hydrate IRL and now Rule 34. Yeah, okay, we can run the Rule 34. No. Before we get degenerate, we're gonna do our daily brainstorming chat, okay? I know you want to get horny. I know you want to get horny and quirky and all that stuff. I'm aware. I know what you are. But we gotta do our weekly brain training. I can't have you people becoming dumb. Okay? Now lock in and get ready to think. Get ready to thonk. You got your thonkin' brains on? Alright. Now, in the interest of not being horny and keeping you people sane, we're obviously going to start with our classic starting word, which always works. Fuck. Well, clearly after that.
Fuck you! Glowing wave hi Ben. Glad to see you back from the land of the dead. Hopefully we will see you next Sunday. Lemo freak smile anyway. How have you been, Sir Scotsman?
Yo, Connor. Thank you for the sub, dude. Thank you for the 15 months. I have been good. I've been great. We just got our schedule finished. We're now doing our Wordle. We've been yapping. We've been ranting. I went on a big rant about the human condition because I'm very philosophical maxing today. And we decided to play a horror game on Friday. So, let's get my normal brain on. No, it's not got an S. Is that a word? It is. I was just trying to get more words. I is not there. More letters. It's not any of those. Okay. Trite, maybe? No. No T either. I knew I wasn't there. Oh, I don't have my brain on today. This is a bad run. I'm not great. I can't see all the letters. I'm gonna have to zoom out again, chat. I'm sorry. Bottle. No. B-I... No, that's got I in the middle. Everything has I in the middle. Let's think. Okay. E in the middle, maybe. Which would be... Fleed. It won't be that, but that'll give us more info. That's not a word, I guess. I feel like this is a Y. It's one of those fuckers. I was going to do flyer, but we know it's not I in the middle. Accuses us of goon brain. Listen, my brain isn't... I'm normally better at these than this. Foil. I in the middle again. Oh my god. I didn't realize how many words says I in the middle. Okay, what vowels have we not used yet? O-U-A. I can do the fucking... No.
Glowy eyes, you have fun with that horror. Not that you asked, but I am doing well. I enjoyed some chocolate chip pancakes I made from scratch along with some sausage for dinner. Lemo smile also. The wordle is moon boy. Definitely 100% Lemo
Gotta thank you
nodders.
for the biddies. I'm always interested in how you're doing, buddy. I'm glad you got some pancakes and stuff. Dog, I could go for some chocolate chip pancakes right now. They'd be yummy. Flail? Sure. Okay, A's on the board. L is last. Okay, good info. We know I wasn't there, but you know, we may be stupid. Wait, it's got A, I, and E? What the fuck? Agile? No, it can't. No. It's not AIL. Which means it's not AI something L, because that doesn't work. Okay, I can't be there, I can't be there. I don't think it starts with I, because what the fuck starts with I? Idle? Which means it's probably I second. So X, I. A isn't there. Like final or tidal? No. Modal? It is D. Okay, we can just suss it out. Oh, there's no I in that. What is wrong with me today? Okay, we know it's what? A, D... No, not A. D, I, E. Oh, no, not dial. Yeah, we know it's D-I-E. It's not dial. That's not how you spell that. Ideal. Oh my god, I'm dumb. I got it eventually. That was the worst wordle I've done in a hot minute. My brain was not clicking for that one. I was not locked in, chat. I may be stupid. Okay, connections. We were better at this. Crunchy. Fall. Things to do with leaves? No, because leaves is right there. Cover. Leaves cover the ground. Spine. Skort? What the fuck is a skort? Jacket. Tumble. Okay, tumble, fall. Flit. Spill. Wipe out. Are all things to like trip. Topple. Yeah. Bug. Freak. No. Crunchy. Jacket. Yellow jacket? Like the bug? Skirt is a mix between skirt and short, so clothing. Oh, so like skirt, jacket, cover? Spine? Things of a book? Books have a spine, books have a cover. Books have... Bug. Wig. Like you like wig, bug out, wig out, flip out, freak out. Cool. Spine and cover. I feel like it's got to be spine cover. Jacket, like to cover the book. Leaves. Marsh. Dover. There's like the cliffs of Dover. Crunchy. You got Spain. You can leaf through a book, but I don't think they call the pages leaves. Cover. And even then, what would it be? It wouldn't be skirt. Jacket. Fuck it. We'll try this. Parts of a book. What the fuck is the jacket of a book? Cover, Spain, I get. Leaves, maybe. What is a jacket? Skirt, Dover, Crunchy, Marsh. Biomes, I don't know. Chocolate bars plus a letter. Suck my dick. That is not a category. For the picking. So like things you pick. Like pick grapes. Can I get grapes anywhere? Any G's? Any G's in chat? Maybe fruit. Apple. Lemon. Lemon. No. Pear. This looks like it could be pear. Peel. Peeler. Jacket is paper cover of hardback. Oh, I see. I'm learning. I'm learning a thonk. Okay, is it not picking fruit? Like, you should pick your nose? O-S-E, there's no N there though. Pick. Axe. I am Steve. I feel like it's got to be things you pick, but that's like fruit. Maybe it's just fruit. Fine. Is fruit on here? Strawberries, maybe? People go pick strawberries, right? Corn. Let's maybe just... I'll just look for words. I feel like it's got to be strawberry. Fighter. What else do you pick? Strawberry, grape, apples, lemons. Orange? Is orange in here anywhere? I haven't looked for orange yet. Apple? Oh, apple isn't in it. Oh wait, no. This might be part apple... Apples. Oh. Okay, so it's things to do with apples. So apple pie, apple... What's that thing called? The apple pudding. It's not called pudding. Apple split? Apple crumble. Is crumble in here anywhere? That's what it's called. My mom loves apple crumble. I don't see it. Apple... Wait, is it Apple? Is it like Apple products, like iPhone? No, it's not. Okay. Tart, maybe? Butter. Butter? things in a cake. Sauce, apple jelly, apple cider, apple vinegar. Oh no, it's apple cider vinegar, isn't it? Apple fritter? No. Bitter? Oh, fritter. Fritter's there. Strudel? That's another weird fucking dessert thing, isn't it? Is it spelled E-L? It is. Compote. What? I've heard compote before. I don't know what it is. We did it. So it wasn't picking things. It was just altered with apple, which apple was the first one I said and I didn't find it. Okay. So we've done those. I guess it's time. No, actually, before we get into the horny, we're going to keep it wholesome. Pokédoll. We're going to start, as we always do, with a golem. Oh. Oh, fucking... You couldn't just give it to me? Oh, it's probably Graveler then, isn't it? Come on. Oh my... Is it fucking Geodude? Am I going to go through the entire evolutionary tree? Oh, kill me. I thought that was finally the one. I thought it was. That's a Fearow, right? Okay. Smell from its jewel like syrup and the pollen on its petals gloom. Silhouette. That is Nidoking? And W. Okay, that's, I think, the fastest we've ever done Pokédoll. Holy shit. We were zooming. Alright. We'll do the daily Rule 34 doll, and then we'll have a few runs at it. Will that appease you, chat? Also, there are so many Rule 34 doll impersonators. Is this the right one? Yeah, this is the one that has my streak still. Which has more posts? Okay. Let's do the daily challenge. Also, there's AO3. We'll try AO3 doll as well. I think that's one where you have to try and pick which one has more fan fictions of it on AO3. Which is not the site that I use the most. So I'll be at a bit of a disadvantage, but I still think I will be... I think I'll be okay. Ethan from Pokemon or Mako from Vocaloid? I know Ethan doesn't have much. I'm going to go with Mako here. Fuck. Immediately wrong. Blaze the Cat. It's got to be Blaze the Cat. Sonic Gooners are crazy. Xenon or Grafia? Okay. DXD is peak and Grafia is a peak character. Jujutsu Kaisen is more popular. I think DXD characters are more loaded though. I'm a fool. I'm a fucking idiot. Sans. Easy. Okay, that's an easy one. Superior or Bastion? Superior. I know Superior has a weird number of things. I remember that from a previous one. Jessica Rabbit for sure. What the fuck? Hinata from fucking Naruto has that many results? Oh, sorry. Zoom in. Thank you. Cortana? Gotta be Cortana, right? Yeah. Venti or Shigo? It's gotta be Shigo, right? Fucking barely. Holy shit. Daki or Haley? Please be Daki. Thank God. Daki's, I think, the hottest character in Demon Slayer. I'm gonna be real with you. Kenmar, it's gotta be Lost, right? Yeah. 7 out of 10. Okay. We'll try the main mode as well a little bit. Okay. Is that good? Is that way you can see the current streak still? Okay. Mawel. We'll go for over 10. And if we get over 10, we'll just run with what we got. And then we can try the AO3 doll. I don't think Roxy's probably that loaded. No. Roxy or P... Oh, it's got to be Piek. Dude, when that fucking episode dropped where she was on all fours... Gotta be Rosalina, though. Way more popular franchise. Black Hanekawa can get it. I don't think she has many posts, though. You probably have more, because Jojo is insane. You probably have more, because Genshin Gooners are a different breed of people. Dragon Ball is popular. I don't know who launches, though, so I'm going to go with you. Cool. We're on 9. Nichijou. People aren't looting Nichijou. No. Series. Oh, it's gotta be. Holy fuck. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, no, series winning that one. Dude, we're doing well. Goodra probably wins here. Why is there so many for Goodra? Near clears easy. Near clears easy. You probably keep going. Okay, Vector Sonic character gets that buff. Ahsoka? Gotta be Ahsoka. No, Ahsoka stays, I think. Damn, that's closer. There's more for that thing. This thing, probably. I'm getting better, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Fuck. Okay. From what we've discovered, JP VTubers don't have a lot. Pecora probably doesn't have much. She's not a very lootable character. We know that Bibu had like 600. I think Pecora is probably more popular than Bibu though, so I'm gonna go. Okay, yeah. Damn, by like a factor of 4. Holy shit. Oh, look at those lips. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Damn, that was close. Natsui or Matsui? Do we think Matsui is more or less looted than Pecora? Pecora had 2k. We're on the edge of a record on our first run. This is kind of a generational... Fuck. Matsuri is more lewd. But Pekora is more popular. Pecora? I think we go here. Yeah, oh wow, way less. Holy shit. Celine, I feel like you probably still... What the fuck? Who are you? I don't even know who you are. Oh, we almost won. Well, whatever. Let's try with Riedel. I consent. I understand. Okay. Came from a warrior Celestia from Danganronpa. Danganronpa has a lot of fics. And most of them have Celestia in them. Major original characters. What? This one, surely. This one. The entire major OC tag? Yeah, probably you. I forget how many fandoms there are in the world. It's kind of absurd. Hazel from the Fault in Our Stars book movie, the Umbrella Academy comic TV show. Just both of them together? Oh, yeah, clearly. What's the premise now? How many fics they have on AO3? Now, Haikyuu has a fuck ton of fics on AO3 because it appeals to the AO3 mindset. I don't think it beats that with that specific character. That's a minor character. But the fact that a minor character has that many is kind of absurd. Avatar is also insane on AO3. Suki is going to clear though. Damn, Mako's that close to Suki? Now, does Splatoon have a lot of fan fiction? I know it has a lot of porn, but does it have a lot of fanfic? I don't know. I'm going to go with Suki. Good. Jay from the Descendants. The Descendants don't have fan... The Descendants has fanfic? Okay, we're doing the daily challenge. We're doing the daily challenge. Akali from League. Or Gin from Bungo Stray Dogs. Probably League. Damn, League does not have fics. Church from Red vs. Blue, the web. Why is this? Did they just AI generate Church? Wait. Hang on. I'm sending this to Bree. Okay. I've successfully rage baited the cat. I don't know who this is, so I'm gonna go with Church. Fuck. They never back Red versus Blue. Paul McCartney. Oh, back it goes. My. Excuse me? No. Nuh-uh. No, we're not moving past that. My Hero Academia. The most fan fiction-y of fan fiction anime. And one of the main, like, characters and main obsessive people for the fan base has 3,000. There's no. I'm going to AO3 right now. I'm going to AO3 right now, and I'm looking up Bakugo Katsuki. Katsuki Bakugo. Okay. Okay, please, AO3, don't show me, like, immediate explicit content of a minor. Why? This is why I don't use this site. This is why I don't use it. Okay, yeah, no, fuck you. AO3, 1 to 20 of 161,802 works in Bakugo Katsuki. Is it because they used Katsuki Bakugo, they got his name the wrong fucking way round? Is that what it is? I knew that was not... Hang on. Oh, so it's spelled with a U. Yeah, if you search for Katsuki Bakugo, you only get 171. So yeah, I knew I was right. Yeah, he has 162,000 fucking works, not 3,000. I scammed. Eld Jin or Jeff Joker from Mass Effect? Fuck, I don't even know it. I'm 0 for 4. All time, I don't know who that is. Shadow. This looks like a more. There we go. We got two characters from 2 franchises that I don't know is the one I got right. Homestuck or Dream SMP? Resurrected Wilbur Suit. Don't bring him back. We do not need him back. Let that man stay dead. Let him stay gone. We do not need resurrected Wilbur Suit. It's got to be the Homestuck character, right? Yeah. Other K-pop artists. Oh, come on. What the fuck? Okay. I thought K-pop was more... Worm has Crazy Fix. Okay, that was close. I'm bad at this. Why is there not showing my... I don't get to do the rest of it? Beelzebub from Good is... Damn. Stray Kids beat it. Okay. I broke it. You know what? That's the sign. We gotta get out of here. She's not... I'm so mad about the fucking Bakugo Katsuki bullshit. I was robbed. You want to do Animidol? Every time I do Animidol, the stream gets copyrighted and I make 0 ad revenue. So I lose like at least 50 cents every time we do this. So like, yeah, I'm not saying that like I'm a hero and that like you guys should be praising me and very thankful, but I'm not saying that. You know, I'm very magnanimous. I give up a lot for this community. I'm just saying. This is from it's not Nokami, Sakura So, right? I believe this is Sakura So. Right? Yeah. This is World God Only Knows. And ooh, I don't know this one. Don't do the music then. We could skip the music. We'll listen to the first second. If I don't get it, we'll skip through it. Or we'll look to the visuals maybe. I don't know this one. Oh, Serial Experiments Lane maybe? No. I don't know. Darken. Nope. Dread. Dork. Death. Parade. It's not Death Parade. I know what Death Parade is. Dano Coil? No clue. Never seen that before. 20k though, not bad. Guess the characters. Okay. Fuck off, rivals. I know this one. This is Garo from One Punch Man. This is Hunter. This is Hunter Hunter. And this is... Oh my god, why am I blanking on his name? It's not Killua. Fuck, what's his name? He's like main character. Kurapika, thank you. Oh my god. This, I know her from somewhere. I've watched this anime, I'm pretty sure. I don't fucking remember it though. I don't, this is Code Geass? I don't know. Real life, right? That's, I don't know if that show. Okay, this is Durarara. No idea who the fuck the character is, but I'm pretty sure that's Durarara. This is Ping Pong the animation. No idea who the character is, but I do know that. This is is this Cowboy Bebop? And this could be like Amnesia or something. Special A. I knew it was one of those shows. Nice. Oh, this is Blade Dance of the Elementalers, I think. What's their fucking name again? I can't remember. I watched that shit when I was like 13. This is My Hero Academia. This is Your Name, I think, right? Who's on the ball? Oh, I'm dumb. I can't read. Please understand.
There's your demonetization cost
Yo,
subsidized.
Eponymous. Now we can listen to the music. Thank you, Eponymous. Round of applause. I appreciate it. Appreciated. This guy's name is Yuto, right? Wait. Is his name Yuto? Mr. I Can't Stop Twinkling? Is it Suzumi for her? Fuck, what's this guy's name again? I thought it was Yuta. Ariyama? No. Oh, okay. I don't know this one or this one. Fuck it. Aoyama, that's one. Est. Oh, this was not Your Name. I'm dumb. Not bad though. Higher than the average again. Good job, everyone. Okay, now we go to the guess the opening. Let's turn off the music. Turn off this. It's muted. I'm dumb. Hang on, we go again. This is the first one that I've not known the first example. Wait, no, I know that. I know that. Hang on. Oh, I know this. I do know. I know. What's that from? This bit. Fuck. Is this... It's not Jujutsu, is it? Do I have to go... Oh, fuck, I know this. Do I have to go to the video for this one? Is it Jujutsu? Is it oh, wait, I think it might be Vinland Saga. I have to go to the video for it. It's fucking Vinland Saga. I should have... I should have trusted myself. Oh. Wait, I know this. I know this. Fuck, I think I need the video for one for this. Oh, wait. Bakimon? Not Bacano. Bakuman? Is it Bakuman? It's the one about like the manga artist, isn't it? Bakuman is my best guess. We're going for it. Barakamon. Fuck. I'm dyslexic. Oh, this is some magical girl bullshit, isn't it? Oh, this is some magical girl bullshit, isn't it? Oh, guys, I got a DM from Bree. She just says, I hate you. I think we're friends. I think she actually is quite fond of me. What the fuck is this? Oh, wait. No, I thought that was Higurashi for a second. Is this? No, I have no idea. Isn't it the one with the ayaya? Ayaya? Isn't that the one with ayayo? Ayaya? Kita magio, ayayo. I remember watching a guy watch that for like 10 hours. Nope, ayaya doesn't come away with anything. What the fuck is that called? You know what? Fuck it. We're guessing Candy. Yeah, definitely. Tanty Opera Milky Holmes. Detective Opera Milky Holmes. That is not Sherlock Holmes. I'm going to tell you that right now. You've been lied to. Sherlock Holmes did not dress like that. Hey, Forgetful, how you doing? Alright, let's do the Anidol. And as per usual, we're going to start with Unlimited Blade Works. My goat. Later than 2014, Fantasy. Not by Ufotable. Let's try Jobless Reincarnation. Okay, earlier than 2021, Drama Fantasy. Not from a light novel or a visual novel, so we're probably looking for a manga. Drama Fantasy. Slime? Oh, it's not Isekai. So it's a fantasy that isn't Isekai. Vinland? Vinland isn't fantasy. I'm dumb. Not from a manga either. Anime original? What's going on? We're doing the Anidol. So it's a quiz. Little anime quiz that we do. Every Just Yapping stream every week. We do the Wordle and the Anidol and the Pokedol and stuff like that. So this is our last one. Tower of God is actually a banger answer. That is an anime original fantasy that is in that time period. I'm pretty sure. Ooh. It's not from a web manga either. It has to be anime original. Devilman Crybaby was the other one, but it's the only anime original that I can think of. Oh, and that's a manga. What's wrong with me? What is... Okay. It could also be light novel, visual novel, web novel, manga. And what is an anime original? I forgot that Tower of God was not anime original. What is an anime original that has came out recently? Freerun? Freerun is an anime original. What's Freerun based on? Freerun is based on a manga? So it can't be Freerun. And it's also earlier than 2018. 2017. It's later than 2014, early in 2018. So like 2015 to 2017 era. This one I was in high school. What? Goblin Slayer? It says it's not gore, so it's probably not that, but... Okay. Not White Fox and not light novel. What came out before Goblin Slayer? Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer's a manga. No, Goblin Slayer's light novel. Fuck. I'm trying to think. ReZero. Didn't ReZero come out? Oh, but it's not Isekai. Fuck. But it's in the ReZero era. Grimgar? Is Grimgar Isekai? It is. Isekai and Isekai reincarnation are different. Oh no, they're two different tags. Okay, well we know it's early in 2016, later than 2014, so it's a 2015 anime. Not by A1. 2015 anime that is like anime original or some weirdness. Magus Bride was not... Was Magus Bride 2015? It's from a manga as well. It's 2017. Yeah, I tried Grimgar earlier, but... Fuck. 2015. Everything I'm thinking of is either earlier or later. Fantasy as well, but not an isekai. Those are rare in anime. Trying to think of like fantasy tropes and like shows that I remember being in them. Fanadis? Fuck. God, we were getting like no tags either, like no themes or anything. Which means we're probably aiming in the wrong area. It's probably something weird. Oh, the poll's still gone. Whoops. Let me end that poll real quick. Gate is an isekai, technically, I think. I can try it, but I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, so no, Gate is definitely military as well. Death? Oh, wait, Death Braid is actually a banger answer. Damn, good fucking shout, Musa. Death Braid doesn't stick out in my mind as like a fantasy show, but it's not wrong. And that makes sense. It's some weird shit because it's not like a typical fantasy like adventure. It's fantasy like drama. Good fucking call. Damn. GG's. All right, we did it. We did our weekly quizzes and everything. We got our schedule sorted out. You guys know what I'm going to be streaming over the next week. Next stream will be Arceus on Tuesday. Bree just pushy. She's playing Zomboid tomorrow. You could play and finish before her. Isn't she playing on the server or something? Isn't there a Zomboid server going on currently? Oh, so I definitely wouldn't finish before. Mainly because it looks like a game that you really have to be familiar with, and I've never played before. Okay. Deathbraid is great. Deathbraid has probably one of the best openings of any anime ever. Hey, thank you for coming by. Thank you for watching short, coming by, supporting, subscribing, all that good stuff. And I'm overheating. I have no food in my house. No, I have a pizza. Never mind, we're safe. I need to go shopping tomorrow. I forgot I made penis cups a fucking command. Hey, Truckun, we're just wrapping up. We did all of our stuff. Yo, Olive, thank you for the super chat.
Bro? Thank you for being my news plug. Illy Twin.
I love you too, Twin. Thank you for the super chat, and thank you for dropping by. I'm always happy to be people's news tuber. I give people the news on the V being VTubers. Yeah, we're going to raid. It's a row 34. Oh, sorry for the flashbang. Let's not look at the raids while I'm here. Let's go over to this screen. Cool. Okay. Meds, food, sleep. Yeah, I need to take my meds. Bree is going live in 7 minutes playing Zomboid. Is she also going live on Twitch?
When can we sacrifice RWD to the anime gods for a decent season of anime?
We've had, I mean, wasn't like the last season of anime pretty goated? We've had a few. We've had a couple. It's not been horrible, but we've not had like any of like the 2017 seasons of anime. We could raid Bree. Let me see if anybody else is online. I don't want to send you to Bree if I don't, physically have to. Pippa's live. I could send YouTube over to the Bree waiting room if nobody else is available. You know what? Twitch, you know who you're gonna go say hi to? It's Spooky Month. And there's one person I would love to send you over to for Spooky Month. There's one person that I think encompasses Spooky Month and is the best person to experience it with. Twitch, you're going over to see Cabal. I fucking love that man. He's playing Minecraft. Cabal, absolutely goated. I don't think he multi-streams, but let me just check. He does not, it looks like. He has a live stream 4 years ago. Okay, I'm gonna say that's a safe bet. Probably not. In that case, I'm sorry, YouTube. I hate to do this to you. I really do. This is not a fate anyone really deserves, but it's a fate that you're getting because I want to look for anyone else. So YouTube chat, 07s and Twitch for YouTube chat. They're getting sent to the Bree waiting room, and man, that's really rough. That's unfortunate. Oh, I can't believe your streamer would do that to you. That's actually kind of it's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, thank you guys for dropping by. How fucking YouTube changing their... I figured this out the last time we streamed and I've immediately forgotten again. It's in here somewhere. Okay. YouTube has changed their YouTube's changed their thingy layout and it makes it really hard to do anything. Alright. Bree is going to be playing Project Zomboid. So go wait for her unless she has me blocked on YouTube and hates me. Bree? Bree? Yeah, okay. Thanks to you guys for coming by. And I will see you... You know what? In the Bree waiting room? What do we want to say to Bree in the Bree waiting room? We're not doing our usual raid message. Good night, Enya. Is that our raid message? That is a really funny raid message. Fuck it, you can say that if you want. Or come up with whatever you want. Normally I say be nice, but it's Bree, so I don't care. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you. Bye.